Gensel from Minnesota United FC. This year, we're doing something new. We're taking you behind the scenes with your favorite players, both on and off the pitch. This week, we caught up with a guy who is familiar for Minnesota soccer fans, as midfielder Jamie Watson returns to Minnesota.
I enjoyed my time here a lot in Minnesota, and I never would have thought I would have actually said that before. You know, I first came here, and I mean that's the case with a lot of people, because once you get here, it's a great place. But in the end, it's the guys that made it. You know, and there was so much of the same group from the coaching staff and the players that, you know, when I first got the call about the idea of moving from Orlando and 75 and sunny to Minneapolis, and where I haven't seen the sun or above 50 since I've been here, but ultimately it was the group that really helped make the decision easy for me to leave, and I haven't regretted it since. You know, it's been awesome, and I really am appreciative of the guys here, because it is a big transition for me and my fiance, but you know, for us to be here and we had the group here that's made it so easy, and the guys have been so fun to come in every day. It's really made me happy coming here.
You know, his resume is pretty high up there. He's played in every league in this country, and he's been successful there. He's played in MLS, won championships in USL, and you know, you come in with that, you might seem, you know, high and mighty over the guys, but his personality is really laid back. He's easy to get along with, and he said he's a character off the field, so we enjoy that in the locker room. And you know, he's always has a smile on his face, and he brings that to the locker room, which makes it easy to play with him.
Yeah, I mean, me and Christian live right next to each other, like next door. I mean, we're always with him and his fiance, and he's always smiling. I mean, he has a great attitude. He's always just happy, talking about the game, talking about other stuff. It's great. I mean, it helps the team stay positive.
You know, the biggest thing for me, I think, was the trip to England, because you could see the camaraderie we had on the field. When things got a little bit chippy and there were some moments where we needed to stick up for each other, we did. And things like that only happen after you spend a certain amount of time together and kind of grow together. So that, for me, was the biggest thing I took away, was the camaraderie we had so early on in the season.
Jamie's been a good influence on the team. You know, he's been here before. He's familiar with a lot of the guys. We had the chance to play with each other in 2012. So for us, playing on the same side, it's been an easy transition. We're both familiar with each other, and you know, he's been playing pro for several years now. So the young guys here, he gives them a few pointers here and there, and he's feisty on the field, but he's also a calming influence.
I mean, I played with him in 2012. I barely knew him back then, and then he came in and he was like, "Oh, you're a great player. I mean, keep working hard, keep doing what you're doing, and you're going to be great." And knowing that he was coming this year, I already knew he was going to be a great addition to the team, and he was going to help out me and a lot of other guys as well.
One thing I'd like to pride myself on is working hard, you know, for the guys around me. I mean, the team here is great. The guys are fantastic, so it's really easy to want to put it in for the other guys next to you, just because you look around and those are your boys, those are your friends, you know what I mean? And so when you see one person's gone and made a run and they need a little help, it's nothing to get back for them, you know, and I want to try to create, I want to try to help us win games, win championships, and if it's me scoring or setting up someone else, for me, it doesn't really matter. I just want to win, and I know everyone else does, and I can't wait for the night when we do win the championship. That's going to be a great night out with the guys.
Stay tuned as we introduce you to more of the personalities behind Minnesota United. And of course, join us April 26th at the National Sports Center in Blaine as we open the home season against FC Edmonton. Kickoff's at 7 and tickets are as low as $15. You can get all the details at mnunitedfc.com. For Minnesota United, I'm Lindsay Gensel.